Hi guys, it is now 8:15 p.m. on Friday. I think the 45th day that I'm doing this. Um, I was trying to figure out if I was going to go out tonight, kind of my last hurrah. um, but I ended up attending a Zoom, and I'm glad I did. Um, and one of the things they'd said something about forgetting to eat or something, and I was like, oh, I haven't eaten. So I had a pizza, which I don't like pizza, I know, but I like nachos. But anyway, um, but I was like, I should probably eat something. So I made the pizza and it's pizza, but at least it was literally something. And I just didn't know what to do tonight. Um, like if it had been the summer, or different circumstances, I would have been like, no, I'm just going to stay in tonight. But I was like, I don't know the next time. But I'm proud of myself because um, I ended up taking a bath, and I don't I don't think I listened to anything in the bath except myself. And when the water was draining, I was listening to that song. And I'm really proud of myself because I've been feeling this urge to like let myself hang, like my head hang, like not in defeat, but in discouragement, if that makes sense. And so I finally just let myself do that. And I heard the voice say, please don't, please don't have me disappear, you know, tomorrow when she comes back. It was my soul. It was like my inner child, and it was heartbreaking. And so I released some tears, and I was like, I don't know how to relax. You know, this is an actual problem. Um, but then when I released the tears and I started coming up with some ideas, it's interesting they call it like a brainstorm. I feel like if we really think of that visual, that's such a perfect description. It's not just ideas, it's like emotions, it's like this whole thing. um, and the good news is I did get some ideas out of that. um, and then I did, you know like I said, listen to the song as it was draining. And then I did some tapping in the tub too, I think, just like on my own, just trying to get my nervous system calmed down. And then I turned on the song. I did a quick shower. Maybe it wasn't even a quick shower, but I turned on upbeat music to be like, this is where we are now, you know? But yeah, the point is, I'm going to bed. It's been a massive day. I'm really, really, really proud of myself. Don't get me wrong, but I am pushing myself without even trying to. And I'm really battling these things as I'm breaking free. Like I'm pulling these chains off, is how it truly feels. Especially when I'm physically tired, it's going to feel like it's taking more energy, type of thing, like it's harder. But, the bottom line is I don't regret anything I did. And I don't even regret not going out because clearly I truly am exhausted. And I just need to figure out, like, which I am, by the way, but I need to figure out and hold to ways that I can still feel basically like I exist even when my daughter's here. Like I matter. Um, and so one of the things that I did think of that I'm like getting excited about, which shows me it's on the right track at the very least, is on the weekends to have like after, kind of the activity, and but then turn off the TV and have like, doesn't have to be silent by any means, but like chill time downstairs. And I'm gonna do like my puzzle. She can even like play, but it's not gonna be the constant overstimulation stuff because it's just It's not good for either of us, first of all. And I think it's gonna be a great transition because then after doing some like quiet time, kind of reset time, transition time, whatever you want to call it, then we can like, make dinner. Um, because it's just me. So I'm trying to figure out how to have a really full life, get everything done, cook, everything in a pleasant way too. So it's not chaos. So, and then during the week, I had like a brainstorm of that, of like, one of the things I could do is I could start driving to the library, and tell myself if you spend an hour at the library working on stuff, then you can whatever. Another idea I had at the same time was it was like two clouds bumping into each other in this brainstorm. But is to do like 15 minutes of an activity, whatever it is, then 15 minutes of, I think it was 15 minutes of rest, and then maybe 15 minutes of reset or something like that. So I haven't, decided, but I'm really proud of myself. I haven't given up, and every time I'm coming closer at least to like really curating the ideal of what I can do all by myself while, taking care of her, and everything. So I'm really proud of myself. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the meditation and just pretend like it's like 10 o'clock, and this is the night it's always hard to sleep because it's like, no. But it's just because I can like even, just speak my mind without thinking about it for a bit. But I'm so excited to see her, obviously. So, anyway, have a great night. Love you guys.